What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Trout Wrangler Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Garrity. That right there, that man, our vibe curator, Maverick Finn. As you can tell, he's back there doing dog things. He's got his Mahi toy. He's been back there every episode, so I was like, you know what? Might as well incorporate him into the intro. That's what that thing's called. We got a cool episode today. We got Mr. Dylan with Shakedown Streams. New brand into the industry. Pretty cool stuff. As everybody knows, I'm a big Deadhead. And when I saw his logo and his company, I saw the name. I was like, that seems a lot like Shakedown Street, like the Grateful Dead song. And then, the lot at all the concerts. And I was like, gonna check this out. I saw they made a hat similar to this one. And it had a dancing bear, but the head of the dancing bear, instead of it being the bear, it was a trout. And I was like, man, that's pretty cool. So followed it for a while, and I kind of kept seeing him post stuff. I'm like, man, I'm gonna ask this dude if he wants to be on the podcast. So he's gonna be on today. If this seems a little loud, I had a dude on YouTube comment last week and was like, hey, like I had to cut this all the way up to even hear you a little bit. So I'm testing, being a little closer to the mic. I like to move around a bit. I have horrible ADD. I like to talk with my hands a lot. And, we're going to check this out, see how it goes. But before we get into the interview, go and check out riversmith.com and check out Wrangler 10. That is a discount code to save you 10% on all of your purchases. River Quivers, the convoy bags, everything. Hats, t-shirts, stickers, whatever. So use that Wrangler 10 at checkout, save you 10%. And, everybody likes saving money, so go ahead and do that. And now for the interview with Dylan from Shakedown Streams.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Like I said in the intro, we do have an interview today. I love these podcasts because they are very Grateful Dead and fly fishing centered. Two great things. Two things that a lot of people in the fly fishing community enjoy. And all that good jazz. Hello, dog. I'll kick it over to you to introduce yourself, Dylan.
All right. Yeah, so my name's Dylan, and this is my dog Dexter, who decided to help himself into the podcast today.
Hello, Dexter.
He's a good guy. I'm again, my name's Dylan. I run the Shakedown Stream account on Instagram. I have TikTok, YouTube, the whole thing. And I recently just launched some of this merch and trying to get this brand off the ground. And it's just all about Grateful Dead and fly fishing.
Heck yeah, dude. I think I followed you a while back, like when you first started it. I
Yeah.
saw the logo. I was like, dude, that is so badass.
Thanks, man.
And
I
I was
appreciate
like,
it.
I love how I think it's a brown trout head and then the dancing bear. I was like, dude, that's so sick.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
dude, where and when did your fishing journey begin, and did it all start on a fly?
Yeah. I grew up in South Carolina, and I would go pier fishing, shore fishing with my dad and brothers and grandpa and stuff like that. Just kind of typical South Carolina stuff as a kid. And then at about in 2022, my wife and I decided to move from Charlotte, North Carolina to Montana, and that's where it really kind of kicked off for me. Was moving out to Montana. Kind of hard to not fly fish in Montana,
Oh yeah.
just because it's like one of the meccas in the whole country. especially where we live in Helena. You got the Missouri River right there, and a bunch of other awesome fisheries. Just, I mean, within an hour or two, and yeah,
Cool.
so it was always something that I wanted to do, and I had this cheap little like $80 Amazon setup, and yeah, I just like we moved there in November, so I had to wait the winter, and then once that spring rolled around, I just started fumbling my way through fly fishing basically, and just, all the terrible casting mechanics and all that stuff that you got to fight through to get, halfway decent at it at least. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's kind of where it all started, man. It was in Montana. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty fortunate for for starting out in a place like that, but yeah.
That is pretty sick, dude. That's like the perfect spot to start. It's like, you know what? People like dream of going to Montana to fly fish. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna start fly fishing here.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah. I
like,
mean, the Missouri's like 30 minutes away from where we lived in Helena. So it's like, I mean, you know, the house or dam right there, I mean, they call it Land of the Giants. You can get into like 30-inch trout down there
oh,
just right off the dam. Yeah, I haven't done that yet, but I've gotten into some good 18, 20, 22 inchers for sure.
heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
When you lived here, did you ever do like the little the little Sugar Creek shuffle I call it?
No, man, I never did. It was just like it was never like on my mind. It never really it never really occurred to me to try even fish. I'd seen fish in there when I was like biking and running the path and stuff like that. Um but yeah, no, I never even really thought about it.
Dude, it's nuts. It's like if you go down there in the summer, it's like I carry a gun with you, and
Yeah,
if you see, dude, it's like Little Sugar Creek runs through some rough parts of town.
it does. Yeah, man. It
I pulled
definitely
up
does.
there one afternoon. I get off of work pretty early on Fridays. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go fish Little Sugar Creek, see if I can't run into a big one or two.
Mm,
I got there. I go down, and I was over by the hospital, and not even like a bad part of town, like right
yeah.
there, kind of like over in South Park. Homeless dude bathing in the bathing in Little Sugar Creek.
Love it, man.
I
Got
looked
to get clean somehow.
exactly, dude. I looked. I was like, yeah, I'm putting my rod back in the car, and I'm gonna go and put in on Little Sugar Creek at Freedom Park.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Yeah. Oh, Freedom Park is great, man. We used to go there all the time, just
Oh
hang
yeah,
out,
dude.
and it's a great spot.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
parents live right around the corner from there, and
Oh yeah? No
dude, I
way.
love it. Yeah, they live off of Selwyn,
Yeah.
dude. Do you remember Selwyn Pub?
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Dude, Selwyn Pub. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
parents can walk there.
No way. Oh man, that's a great part of town too. Like there's a bunch of little spots like that over there.
Oh yeah, dude.
And the
Moosehead.
transfusions at Selwyn
Oh,
Pub
dude.
and their waffles at brunch. I remember I think it was the waffles they had. I don't know. I had some good times. I had some
Oh
good
yeah,
times at Selwyn Pub for sure.
those those transfusions get to tasting like water after a little bit,
They they
and
go
it's
down
like,
pretty easy, man. Yeah.
yeah, and then it's like north of like 3 or 4, it's like it starts getting a little
Uh-huh.
blurry.
Yeah, dude. Definitely calling an Uber after a couple of those, man, for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. And then Moosehead, you got Moosehead right there, best
Yep.
wings in town, dude.
Oh man, those wings are so good. I miss Moosehead.
Dude,
There's a
I
lot of things I miss about Charlotte, honestly. Montana's great, like outdoors, but like the food scene and everything like that is just like I think, our town has two McDonald's and like three Burger Kings and then like a handful of restaurants and they're all just kind of like the same thing. Uh but the fishing's great. So
heck
it's
yeah,
like, you gotta pick your battles, I guess.
dude. If I could
So,
put a Moosehead grill in like a great fishing location, that'd be
oh
all I
yeah,
need to live right there.
100%, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Couple cold light beers and some wings, a
Oh
little bit of
yeah.
football, and then that's it, and
That's
some
all I
good
need.
fishing, man. Yeah,
Fuck it.
definitely.
Let's turn Moosehead Grill into a fly shop and put it
Yeah,
on a river.
dude. Yeah, dude, I'd be down. There are a couple spots like that in Montana, like dive bars, kind of spots. They have like really good burgers, and just like great places to go get like you can get like a bush light in a bottle for like 250 or $3 or something like that.
Yeah,
And those are the gems of Montana for sure. We
yeah,
got
dude.
plenty of those, but
It's like
yeah.
I want to put you gotta put the thirsty beaver in Montana too. That's another
Yeah.
Charlotte staple.
Oh man, dude, I don't think I ever made it to the Thirsty Beaver.
Dude,
Honestly, I never made it inside, but I always saw it. We'd go to Plaza all the time and be like, "Oh man, I should get in there." But yeah, a lot of motorcycles out there.
yeah, dude. It's kind of
Mhm.
dude. What sucks though is it's like I've been going in there since I was 19.
Oh yeah,
And
nice, dude.
my gym teacher from elementary school told me about it. And that was
That's
like
awesome.
around my 21st birthday. And they're like, "We got to go to the Thirsty Beaver on your
Yeah,
21st birthday." And I was like, "All right." Tried to play stupid like I hadn't been there.
yeah. Oh yeah,
And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I was like, "I love that place." So yeah, that dude, I love a little dive bar like that. It just
yeah,
smells like freaking bush light and piss. It's like nothing like it.
yes,
It's like I
yeah,
feel
dude.
comfortable here.
You're right. It's a good mix, man.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's pretty nice, keeps to themselves,
Oh
for the
yeah.
most part.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
But
Yeah.
let's talk about it here, man. I'm a huge
Yeah.
fan of your brand, like I was saying, man. Like what sparked
Appreciate
your
that.
idea to start a brand, man?
Honestly, I just I love the dead, man. I love the dead. I love fly fishing quickly became, my I have a lot of hobbies. Like I mountain bike, snowboard, all that, but fly fishing just quickly became like an obsession for me. And I kind of picked up on the whole dead and fly fishing. Like there's like an undercurrent there where
Yeah.
a lot of people who like the dead liked fly fishing and vice versa. So um yeah, it honestly just came from that. I was a fan of the dead before I started fly fishing. That's been, I don't know, like at least 10 years since I've been like really into them. And so that's what really started. I just wanted to make something that was an outlet for both of those kind of passions of mine, and just try to combine them. And yeah, and try, I don't know, like break into the industry. I've been in technology for a while, and I was just kind of sick of working behind a desk and just like sitting there. And yeah, and this is kind of my way of trying to get into the industry, work for myself, start something that I actually enjoy that like enables me to get outside and go fishing and maybe go to some shows. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
To kind of do that whole thing. So
It's a fun ride, dude. Like trying
yeah,
to get something like this off the ground, man. It's a good time,
yeah,
but it is a
yeah,
grind.
yeah.
Dude,
No,
it's like
it
that's what I
is.
was I was originally like I worked in recreation, dude, and
Oh yeah,
just wasn't working. Just like it wasn't a good fit. I was sick
yeah,
of breaking up fights between parents and refs and parents and coaches. I was like, dude, this sucks. It's like this is
yeah,
horrible. Like
yeah,
you're running a 6U soccer team like you're Kirby Smart and you're coaching the Georgia Bulldogs and complaining to refs that are like 16 years old. Like
yeah. They don't
pump
care.
pump the brakes. Pump
Yeah,
the brakes. But I got sick of that and I work at a
yeah,
golf course and then I do this and
mm,
tie flies on the side. And
yeah,
dude, it's like getting like especially like a website put together, man.
mm,
That is the toughest part is the
yeah.
website aspect in my opinion, bro. Like
For sure. It's a lot, man. And so actually to give you some like personal backstory. So we obviously live in our RV, my wife and I now. And she had started a business a while ago doing like email marketing, websites,
yeah,
stuff like that. And so I actually was working for the state of Montana in technology and quit that so that we could move into the RV and go travel and stuff. And so that's actually websites are, yeah, they're hard, man. It's a lot of time. It gets very confusing very fast. But yeah, I've built a handful of them so far, and it's each one has its own challenges to them
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Who'd you do yours
The
through Shopify?
No, ours were always through Squarespace because it wasn't like retail or anything like that online. It was always just like more informational or like set up meetings or appointments, stuff like
Yeah,
that. But the website I have now for Shakedown Stream is through Shopify. And
Dude,
yeah, I mean, I can see where like if you want to really build out like a whole website, that's kind of tough. They don't I mean, they make it pretty easy, but it's not that easy, man. Like
dude, it is so time consuming. Just sit, dude. Like, especially with flies, it's like I got to put all the like half the time I'm like, dude, I'm not putting in these like color patterns, but it's like I want to, but it's like, dude,
yeah,
that is taking like an extra 4.5, 5 hours sitting
yeah,
there like writing all that in. I'm like, man, shit. And it's like I got ADHD, so I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm like thinking about all these other things I could be doing, and I'm like,
yeah,
man, finally, like I got all the flies put in, and now I'm like, I sit here and tie. I'm like, I gotta put that one on the site. I gotta put that one. I haven't even launched it yet. I haven't even
yeah,
launched it. Like, I still gotta, yeah, dude. I haven't even launched it.
yeah.
Fuck. but
It's a whole other thing, man, like managing inventory on a website. Like I can't even imagine, especially something like flies, because they're also so you got to get the right kind of picture, then you got to upload the picture, then
yeah,
you got to get like all the info on there, man. That's yeah, that's tough.
dude. Like,
That's tough.
I finally upgraded my phone this year. I had an iPhone 11 with
Nice.
64 gigs of space on it. I just got
Yeah,
I think it's a 15 or a 16 with
nice.
128. Dude, I had to delete pictures to like take pictures because what I was doing is I was like taking it, deleting the background, putting it on like a Lightroom app,
Yeah.
making the title, sending it down, airdropping it to my
Oh
laptop,
man,
and that's what I was doing.
dude, brutal. That's a
it,
process, man.
dude, it was bad,
That's a
but it's like
bunch of steps to the process.
it looks good, but I'm like,
Yeah,
I could have done that such a better way.
yeah. That's I'm like so with the videos I make for like Instagram and TikTok and everything like that. It's I have this DJI Osmo Action 5 camera I use to film them all, but I haven't figured out a good process because it's like I have to take the videos from the camera and then put them onto I was doing it from the camera to my computer and then from my computer to my phone and then editing them on my phone and then uploading them and stuff like that. But that process right there took like hours,
yeah.
downloading it onto the computer, then uploading it to because these are like the raw files. Sometimes they're like 20-minute 4K videos that are just like that has I like land a fish in the last like 3 minutes, and so I have to, but I have to do the whole thing.
You gotta
It's
use like the
brutal, man.
bar. You gotta use the
Yeah,
bar to get to like the exact point. If you don't click like
yeah,
the marker button, dude. I
yeah,
hated
dude.
that. It's like when
Yeah,
I was bass fishing, I'd film an entire um an entire tournament, and I'd have a little GoPro session on like a
yeah.
GoPro pole that
Hmm.
had it charged and everything, and then I'd run
Oh,
one on the
nice.
dash, and
Yeah,
if I didn't click that like button to mark where I caught the fish at,
yeah,
I was screwed. I had to go through
yeah,
all of the all of the footage. And it's like,
yeah,
God forbid I only catch like one fish. I'm like scrubbing, going back. I was like, this was before it, this was after it. I was like trying to
yeah,
pinpoint it. Dude, it sucks.
yeah, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. It is definitely it's a grind. It's time consuming, but I'd rather grind and do something like that than, sit behind the desk at the state
Oh
and,
yeah.
waste my life away,
Yeah, sit
doing
there,
that.
man.
So,
The the uh the caffeine and nicotine marathon.
yeah. Yeah, dude. Just and answer my one email for the day and then just like twiddle my thumbs for the other 7.5 hours that I have to be there
Yeah,
for no
dude.
reason. It was the worst.
This
It was
sucks.
the worst, man. Yeah.
But like, dude, yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Shit. What was the hardest part about starting your business?
Oh man. Um, I think consistency on the socials is the hardest part for sure. Because that's like a grind in and of itself. I mean, like there's best practices for Instagram and stuff like that where, you post like 5 to 7 reels a week, multiple stories a day, carousel posts like 2 times a week or like whatever. And just like creating that much content all the time and editing that content and then uploading that content and doing all of it, brutal.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
brutal thing,
dude, and it's one
you
of
know,
those
and,
things
and
too. It all has to be in a certain
uh,
format.
yeah, yeah, it's like I have to get like the aspect ratio right, everything. It's like I don't like filter my stuff or color grade or anything like that
Yeah, I
even, and
don't
it
either.
still takes me forever to just like to get it up there. But that was, yeah, that was probably the hardest part. Designing this stuff, honestly, it wasn't that hard. I had like messed around with stuff like this in the past. Nothing that I ever really took super seriously. But but yeah, I mean, this is all like print on demand stuff. So I took the logo that I made and then yeah, uploaded it and then and then that was kind of it, man. Just pick the colors for the t-shirt and and then that was and the hats and everything like that. And so that stuff was pretty easy, but yeah, it's just the keeping up with the content.
Oh yeah.
It's
How do you
a
like the print
grind
on
for
demand thing?
it's all right. It's I mean like the t-shirt, these are comfort color t-shirts, so they're honestly like pretty good quality. I like them a lot. They last a long time. They don't shrink or like, anything like that too bad, at least that I've noticed.
Yeah.
The hats are uh I want to change the hats a bit, right? For right now and what they cost, I think it's pretty good, because they retail at like I think like $26 or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, and so and I'm trying to keep everything pretty affordable because everything's super expensive these days,
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm trying to grow, so I want more people to get out there and buy stuff and rep it. Um, but yeah, I think I definitely want to move away from print on demand and like have actual inventory at some point. Once I get, some more momentum and keep things going a
Yeah.
little bit, that'll probably be the direction I go eventually. But I do like it's all embroidered, which is nice. It's not printed.
That's super
Uh,
nice.
yeah, so it's a little bit more durable. It doesn't like fade or like break up or kind of wash off or anything like that after a while. So yeah,
That's one thing I've been like on the fence about is doing the whole print on demand thing. I'll
yeah.
probably ask you about after we get off here, just to see how you
Oh yeah,
like it
man,
and what everything is.
definitely.
But
Yeah,
yeah, dude, that's something I've been on the fence about. I'm like, I want to
yeah.
release merch, but it's like I
Hmm.
don't want to go and buy like be paying somebody put my logo on it and like
Yeah,
just get like 12, 15 shirts and like extra large, large, medium, small,
yeah,
whatever it is. That's the
yeah,
toughest part.
yeah. I mean, I think the beauty of print on demand is just that. Like, you don't have to hold any inventory. So, like, if for whatever reason something doesn't sell, you don't have a bunch of t-shirts or hats or mugs or koozies or whatever it is, just like hanging out in your house. It's just they make what gets ordered, and then that's about it. So,
That's
it's
nice.
been a good place to start for me, but definitely want to grow past that and actually get into like, more on hand inventory
That's cool.
for
Yeah, dude,
sure.
that's like
Yeah.
the only things I've had like actual on hand like inventory of were the little amount of koozies that I did when I like first started.
Yeah.
I was like, I want
Yeah.
to do some koozies just to have some about like have some for somebody and then stickers.
Yeah. Those are great things. Like, honestly, I need to get some more stickers printed and like have them on me because they're awesome to just like hand out to people. Or if somebody is like, yo, I like your hat or your shirt or whatever, or listen to your podcast, you throw them like a sticker or a koozie. I feel like that goes a long way
Oh yeah.
for a lot
And
of
that's kind of
people,
like why I had them.
Yeah.
It's for
Yeah,
shit
they're
like
great
that.
handouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
But
Definitely.
it's but it's like how I looked at it though is it's like all right, those stickers were like $60.
Mm.
The koozies were 50. I was like, well, I'm throwing like $2 at this person. I'm essentially giving somebody
Yeah,
$3. I'm
yeah,
like, well, you know
right.
what? Maybe it'll correlate to something down the road, and I'm not
Yeah.
just like pissing away $2 every time I hand somebody a koozie.
Yeah. I mean, it's like an ad almost, right? It's like a
Yeah,
one-on-one ad. And so it's just, I don't know, that's kind of that I try to hand out, like if I have stickers, I'll hand them out as much as I can just because keeps people top of mind, or maybe they'll put it on something and then one of their friends will see it, and then next thing you know, it kind of
yeah,
snowballs into this whole thing. But yeah, I mean, it is kind of tough to like, yeah, you order like $100 in stickers, and then like 2 weeks later, they're all gone. I'm like, damn, dude, like where did
yeah.
I
It's like
send those?
it's like
Like,
damn.
that's crazy.
It's like I forgot. I went to a bar and slapped 1,000 of them in the bathroom.
Yeah, I
Dude,
know.
like
Yeah, right.
that's the problem that I have. It's like I'll go out with some in my pocket and
Yeah.
it's like I'll be in like a bar like Charlotte Beer Garden and there's got to be like 4 or 5 of my stickers in that stall now like where I
I
had
love it,
gone in
dude.
and just slapped them eye level
Yeah.
at like a urinal or a stall.
I mean, honestly, it's a great place for it too, man. It'll
Yeah.
make people think they got their, probably got their phones in their pockets. They're just, they can't do
I've
anything else.
I've got pictures. I've got like Snapchats of it from like my buddies in the bathroom. They're like,
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, nice. You're taking a piss at Charlotte Beer Garden and Snapchat me at the
Yeah,
same time. It's like that's a little bit sus.
yeah, that's a little strange, but that's all right,
It's like, you know what? Hey,
That's what friends are for, man.
I like seeing the I like seeing the sticker on the wall. So you know what? It's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, man. Yeah, it
but
works.
but it's like I've uh I've seen it a lot, and it's been like a huge question recently. I don't know if you've seen this yet,
Huh?
but the Sims collab with the Dead dude.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? Like that correlation is there? It's like it's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of tough. Like the unfortunate, I mean, fortunately, unfortunately, right? There's like a lot more brands are doing like they're licensing the Dead logos and stuff
Yeah.
like that and like putting it on merchandise, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, you're kind of spreading the vibe and stuff like that, but you're all, I think, to an extent, like when I see that kind of stuff in like Walmart or Target, I'm like, at that point, it's just like diluting the culture
Oh yeah.
of the Dead, which is like, I'm not a huge fan of that kind of stuff, but in the fishing industry, I don't mind seeing it because I think it's cool. There's a lot of people out there who like Dead and they
Oh yeah.
fly fish. And like, I mean, Abel has a sweet reel with like the lightning bolt on it, which is like, oh man, I'd love to get my hands on one of those. But um, yeah, the whole Sims thing is, you know, I have a pair of Sims waders and they started leaking pretty bad. I sent them in for the warranty and they were deemed unrepairable. So
Oh
I'm a little salty about that because they were not cheap. And
yeah.
but I mean, I don't know, man. It's like to each their own. Like I saw a lot of the comments when they first announced it on their Instagram of like, people were saying it was like they were going downhill, and so it was like a cash grab,
I
almost
saw
like they
that.
were just trying to make as much money
I
as
saw
they
that
could.
exact same comment where somebody was
Yeah.
like in a rut, dead
Yeah,
collab.
yeah, yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, which is like, I mean, not wrong.
Not
I
wrong
like,
at
there's
all.
a lot of people out there who would jump all over it,
Oh
and
yeah.
like, and would be quick probably to drop a grand on a pair of Dead themed waders, but that's just not me, man. I don't know. I like the small stuff, like just smaller details, like I don't know, like lid rig. I think has like some engraved, or you can get them engraved with
Yeah.
stuff. But just like blasting it all over like waders is just kind
Yeah,
of
dude.
strange to me. I don't know.
Those waiters were egregious, dude.
Yeah,
Absolutely
yeah.
egregious.
It's like I mean $1,000 for them, and I think they were just like G3s. I don't even know if they were like the top of the line
Yeah, they were
waders from
G3s.
Sims, but which yeah, I don't know, man. Like I love the Dead, but like I'll just make my own shit. If I
Yeah,
really if I really want something like that, I'll get a patch made and then just sew it onto my waders
yeah.
myself or something like
It's like, you
that,
know what?
before I yeah,
$1,000 waiters, $20 patch. Have my wife
that's
stitch it on or iron it. You know what?
yeah.
It's like, you know what? Here you go,
Yeah.
$1,200, and they're yours.
Yeah, right, man.
Limited
Yeah, so I
edition.
mean, I mean it's cool. I don't have a problem with it
Yeah, I
because
don't
they're
either.
in the space, and it's like they're their own company. They get to do whatever they want and put
Yeah.
out whatever they want. They have the money to license the gear and the logo and stuff like that. Go for it. But
Oh yeah.
will I be buying any of it? Probably not. I don't think.
Dude, you want to know what's nuts about that whole licensing thing that I've heard? Dude,
Hmm.
is so the Steely logo. They don't even
Yeah.
care about people like wanting to like trying to pay to license it. They love
Yeah.
seeing it. They won't charge you.
Yeah.
Like I've called like
Really?
Davidson River Outfitters in
Yeah.
Brevard. I called
Oh,
them. I had some stickers made. It's a Steely logo and my old logo in the middle of it. And I
nice.
called them. I was like, "Hey, like, did you guys ever have to pay like a licensing fee or anything like that?" And they were like, "No, like, we met like two or three of the guys in the band. They were like, they love seeing stuff like that, and
Hmm.
they will not make people pay to use the Steely
Yeah.
logo, which is really
Yeah.
cool because it's like I've heard other things where people want to use the music. They're like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
$250 for 10 plays. I was
Dang,
like,
really, dude?
dang, dude. I was like, that's
That's a lot.
crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Man, yeah, I mean I've heard that about like their imagery and stuff like that, like
yeah,
the Steely and like dancing bears and stuff. Because I mean the whole Dead culture, like you had Shakedown Street at their shows. I mean you still do at Dead and Company shows.
yeah,
And people, it's like their stuff's all like if they were really going to crack down on copyright infringement, that'd be the place that they would go first because everybody's selling stuff with one of their logos on it, you know.
yeah. That and Shrooms
But
grilled cheese.
yeah, you never know what you're gonna get, man, you know?
Never.
Yeah, which is kind of the scary part, honestly. I thought this was just a regular grilled cheese, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like, damn, dude, why am
Um,
I feeling kind of funky right now?
yeah, I'm like my skin's tingling. This is strange. Uh, but yeah, I've thought about that, you know, because like it's pretty clearly like a dancing bear body, and like with the collar and everything like that. So I think there's definitely opportunity. Like if they really wanted to send me a cease and desist, they probably could. But I'm just kind of in the camp of like, bro, I made like 20 sales, which is great for me. But like in the grand scheme of things, I'm like, I'm not Walmart. I'm not like wholesaling this stuff out to like big box retailers or like making millions of dollars or anything like that.
Yeah,
So, you know, what's the problem? I'm not hurting anybody right now. So
exactly. And I think
no
that's how
different
I
than a
look at it
shakedown.
too.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's 50 stickers. I was like, you know what? There's probably somebody out there like ripping off the Steely, making like 10 million, $20 million on
Oh
throwing like
yeah,
sports logos in the middle of it.
definitely. Yeah.
They're not gonna come after us. They're gonna go after the person that's that's making all the big
I'm
cash.
just a little guy, man. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a small fish in a big pond, man. That's all. So, and honestly, if it ever gets to that point, I will take it as a compliment because like
Same here.
I guess I'm doing something right. I got your attention. So now we can talk about licensing. But
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Hey,
uh,
it's like I'll make a deal with you here.
yeah, right.
I'm not gonna take the cease and desist, and I'm not gonna pay a ridiculous amount of money, but I will cut you a nice deal.
Yeah, there you go.
Two-way
Yeah,
street deal.
I'm willing to talk, man. You know,
Yeah,
I'm willing to talk for sure. So,
exactly, dude. Like, but yeah, dude,
yeah,
that Sims thing, man. Like
yeah,
even the t-shirts are pretty expensive.
yeah.
The
I mean, it's
hats,
all like super expensive. Yeah,
yeah,
which is just like, I mean, a lot of it looks pretty good.
yeah, it looks super
I mean,
cool.
honestly, like, you know, I like it. I dig it. It's just like, just again, it's like, am I gonna pay that much money for a t-shirt? Like, I don't know, man. I think I'd rather just kind of not. I don't
Dude,
know. Just like make my own.
there was a
So,
guy, he did a lot more of it before. I don't
mm,
know. His name's Built to Fish. He was
okay.
making Grateful Dead inspired like fish and stuff, like some
Mm,
crazy stuff. Like you look him up on Instagram. I wish he was still making some of the stuff that he was like making. And
mm.
dude, like it was crazy. Like dancing bears, like stickers, and they're in waders, have like a net and stuff like
Oh,
that.
nice.
Dude, it was
That's sick.
sick. He quit making
Yeah,
some of the stuff, dude. Like I don't know what happened, but dude, like you
yeah,
scroll all the way down on their Instagram. I'm like, I want that, everything.
yeah.
I could take like one of it
Mm,
all, and I'd wear it like 5 days a week.
yeah,
But it's like,
yeah.
I don't know what happened. I've like asked him if he had any more of them laying around, and he
Mm,
hasn't said anything. Cause like I
yeah.
don't know if he got in trouble or what, but it's like
Could
it's
have, man. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. But I'll like if you look him up, it's pretty sick.
Yeah,
But
Built to Fish. I'll have
yeah,
to check him out
I'll
for sure
send
because
it to
that
you.
sounds pretty sweet.
I'll
I know like I snowboard and stuff like Teton Graffiti Research
yeah,
out of I think they're in Wyoming or yeah, I think outside of Jackson. Um they have a bunch of licensed stuff that you know like they have dancing bears with like snowboards, skis,
yeah.
all that stuff. Get over there, dude. And I really I like their stuff a lot, man. So
Oh
there's
yeah,
definitely it's out there. But I don't see a whole lot of it like um that's explicitly like fishing centered. Maybe like Sims is probably the biggest company to
yeah,
do something like that, other than maybe like the Able reels and stuff.
yeah.
Um, but like in terms of having like a whole line of that kind of stuff, I feel like they're probably the biggest ones I've ever seen do it in the fly fishing space.
Same here, same here.
Yeah, for
But
now at least. So
what has been your
yeah.
favorite place you fished so far?
Oh man, that's tough. Living in an RV, we've been able to go so many new places, and I've been able to fish so much new water. Um, but that's tough, man. I have a lot of places back home in Montana that I just really they mean a lot to me, and it's a lot of fun. I'd say in Montana, I mean the Missouri always hits, but it's challenging, man. Those fish are really dialed in, and they know exactly what to look for. You got to give it to them just right in order to get them to bite. But North Fork of the Blackfoot is a really just like pristine, just clear, cold mountain water year round. Uh, you can't fish bull trout up there, but you can in I think later summer they start making their way up the North Fork, and you can see them. I mean, they're like 3 feet long,
Oh
probably. They're
my gosh.
huge, just huge fish hanging out. And we were fishing one day up there. I hooked into like just a decent sized cutty, like a little 10, 12 incher, nothing crazy. And I was bringing them in, and all of a sudden this bull trout just came out of nowhere and started chasing this thing down and was like chasing him all around this like rock. Like I guess he just like, I don't know, wrong place, wrong time. But um I did not the bull trout never ate it. But I got the cutthroat in, and it was just cool to watch, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, just to see that kind of like predatory, like territorial response from a fish that size was really cool.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, so that's probably my favorite spot, which is kind of ironic that it's right back home. But I like the North Fork of the Shoshone in Wyoming too. That was a really cool spot, like Red Rock Canyons.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, it was pretty sweet. And then Colorado is like it's there's just so much fishing here that I mean, it's kind of hard to pick, man. Like been up to some awesome alpine lakes that have had huge cutthroat in it. That was a lot of fun, and smaller water that have just like really pretty, like browns or rainbows or just kind of stuff like that. It just kind of depends on I don't know what I'm into. Hard to say, hard to
Yeah.
narrow it down. You
Dude,
know?
that would be sick living in an RV, just traveling around,
Yeah,
fishing wherever you
yeah,
want to. That'd be sick.
yeah. It's pretty sweet, man. I like it. It definitely has its challenges. I'm driving like a 24-foot long, 8 foot wide house on wheels all the time everywhere I go. So I can't get to a a lot of like really cool spots or anything like that. But for the most part, I mean the thing's got 4-wheel drive, so I can if I really needed to get it in somewhere, I probably could. So
Get you like a little
yeah,
moped. Start riding
that's
that.
I we've been thinking about that, man, because we don't a lot of people tow a car or they bring a car or something like that, but we don't. And we've been thinking about like getting like a little moped or like an e-bike or something like that to
Yeah.
just kind of whip around on and help get us into like, other places or go into town, honestly, or
Yeah.
just like not feel like we're just when we park, it's like that's it. So
That'd be
yeah.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
You got any crazy stories from the road yet?
Oh man, crazy stories from the road. That's tough. Nothing super like crazy. Driving down I-70 was pretty crazy in a 13,000 pound RV for the first time. That was like the steering wheel was like the whole front end was just like shaking like crazy, man. That was terrifying, honestly. That was before I realized that I should downshift in a second and just let the engine do all the braking for me. But
Speed wobbles.
um yeah, man, it's seriously, and when you're in a vehicle this size, it's like that's not. I'm like looking at every runaway truck ramp of just like, oh man, is this the one? Like, is this the one? Do I need to take this thing right now, man? Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of crazy stuff. Nothing like really out of the normal has happened. I mean, there's been a lot of days where I mean, I've gone out and seen some really beautiful places, seen some cool stuff happen. Like I just watched an eagle pick a fish out of this lake I'm next to earlier this morning, which was pretty rad.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
yeah, spend, all day on the river to catch one 20-inch trout toward the end of the day at the buzzer, which is always a fun time. But
Heck yeah.
uh, yeah, but that's nothing too out of the normal though, I don't think.
I
Not
got
yet.
you. Dude,
Yeah, man.
have you had any interesting people order merch who you didn't think would order it?
Oh, like probably 19 out of the 20 people that I did not expect there to be that much like of a response to it. Honestly, I started it. So the backstory behind it is we were in Ouray, Colorado, and um, I was kind of toying with the idea. I just ordered this stuff as like samples to kind of check the quality and make sure everything looked pretty decent before I let other people buy it. Because I don't, if it was shitty, like that would suck. I don't want people spending money on stuff that sucks. So just ordered some samples. I was rocking like the shirt and the hat. We went out to this brewery. The dude behind the bar was like, "Dude, I love the hat. I love the shirt. Like, where can I get it?" And that was the first time I was ever like, "This is like my brand." So like, I didn't have a website, storefront, like nothing. So that conversation, he was just like super into it. That whole conversation kind of triggered me to go and like actually post the stuff. And dude, when I did, it was like I think I had like 14, 15 people almost immediately buy stuff. And like these are like other brands, like the guy Luca, they're from Georgia, awesome dudes, all about fly fishing. They screen print their own t-shirts. Just really talented guys, really cool guys. And like they bought some stuff. I thought it was gonna be like my buddy Jeff, who lives in Charlotte, was gonna be like the dude to buy something. And like my goal for the year is to get to 1,000 followers. Still haven't hit that one yet. I'm like 658 or something like that, and make one sale. And I think I have like 21 or 22 sales now. So yeah, it was just crazy, man. Like almost everybody who ordered stuff was just like I blew my mind. Super grateful for every single one of them.
Dude, that's awesome. Um,
Yeah, yeah, it was cool.
dude, that's really cool. Do you have
Yeah,
any projects coming up in the future?
I have some ideas. Yeah, man. I want to. There's some smaller stuff. Like I'm probably gonna drop some koozies here pretty soon,
Hell yeah.
and get those going because it seems like an easy kind of low hanging fruit item. And I want to start working on some winter stuff, like some long sleeves or hoodies or crew necks or something like that. But then I really want to start getting into uh, like more purposeful merchandise. So like a sun hoodie or I don't know, like stuff like that, stuff you can actually use on the water. I'd love to partner with like other smaller brands like Clean Fishing out of Bozeman. It'd be awesome to be able to partner with them and get some co-branded stuff out there and just stuff like that. So
Yeah.
lots of conversations I still need to have, but yeah, that's kind of I want to come out. There's a different shirt. I don't want to give the idea away just yet, but there's going to be something secret about it that I need to design it and like build it, and it's going to be like that's probably pretty far out, but yeah, that's kind of just it's the runway right now, at
Heck
least.
yeah, man. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
But
man.
this is how I end every podcast I have. Um,
Okay.
it's one of those things. I like to throw this in there because it's like at the end of the day we're more than just fishermen, and
Yeah.
but I have a playlist that runs on my Spotify for all of my
Uh,
guests. What are your 5 songs for the Trout Tunes playlist?
oh man.
I give 5, and then you give 5.
All right. Well, Shakedown Street obviously is a classic. Ideally not the studio version, but like I'm trying to think of my favorite live version. I would have to look at my phone, honestly. Is that
I'll already
allowed? Am
cut.
I allowed to look at my
Yeah,
own
of
songs?
course,
And
of course.
okay, cool. I didn't know if I just had to. I didn't know if this was like a name three songs kind of kind of test, but let's see. Yeah, Shakedown Street for sure. That was like one of the first ones for me at least that really kind of set me down the path
Yeah,
of enjoying the Dead.
that's a
Just
cool
because it's
one.
so groovy and
Yeah,
funky, man.
exactly. I was
Yeah,
just getting ready to say that. It's just got like a different groovy feel to it, which is sick.
it does. Yeah, that era of Dead was very good.
That whole
Probably
album
I think the classic.
underrated.
Yeah, oh definitely, man. Yeah. The I think the classic Shakedown is probably it's Cornell 77. The Cornell
Oh yeah,
77 show is like it got a got to throw it up for the homies because they turned it on for that one for sure. So I'd say that one. Um, Sugar Magnolia is probably no, actually Scarlet Begonias is probably the next one.
Oh yeah.
Um, I like. I should have live versions of these probably memorized, but I don't.
Putting the Barton one on there.
Um, yeah. Oh, that's yeah, killer one. Yeah. Um,
Cornell.
Yep, Cornell again, dude. Yeah, Cornell had the heat, dude. They
Dude,
really, I mean, like all the bangers are on that show.
dude,
I honestly could probably just look at that album and
New
just name the
Haven, New
songs.
Haven, Connecticut
Yeah,
also had some bangers on it too.
yep. Winterland is another great show. There's a lot of good Madison Square Garden
Oh
shows,
yeah.
handful of Red Rocks shows that are really solid. Um, yeah, I mean, Scarlet's good. Broke Down Palace is another good one I like. Um, Trying to think. I'll change it up. I like Billy Strings too.
I
I
love
listen to
Billy Strings,
it's
dude.
not just the Dead. Love Billy Strings too. Meet Me at the Creek always gets the vibe going.
Oh yeah.
Um, Trying to think of another one.
I had to see Billy Strings at concert for Carolinas.
Oh yeah, no
Dude,
way.
he was
Oh,
freaking
that's right, 'cause he showed up and did that, right?
dude,
That's awesome,
he
man.
was phenomenal. He only played like 4 songs, but he jammed through all of them. He
Yeah,
did like
love it.
he did 7 weeks in county
Uh,
into Black Mountain Rag, and
mm,
then back into 7 weeks in county, and then must be seven closed it out.
oh, nice,
Dude, it was
dude. That's
sick.
awesome, man.
Just badass.
That I love when jam bands go for like start in one, go to another, and then bring it right back,
Yeah,
and they start dropping those like subtle little like a key change or something like that, like toward the end where they're starting to shift back into
yeah,
the
that
song
other
that they
song.
started in. Yeah, man, that's great. Um, let's see, trying to think of. I think that was four. I gave you four. Um, this is so Mountains on the Moon. I don't even know how to say the name of the album. I should know how to say it. Oaxo. It's like
Oh,
one of
it's
those
the
words where
one.
it's
It's
you know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah, it's the one with shoot, Saint Stephen on it.
Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. I honestly like that studio album a lot
I
because
do
it
too.
has like some deeper cuts to it, like Mountains. You don't hear Mountains on the Moon played very much, I don't think. Um, oh, let's see. Aoxomoxoa, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what
I
it's
don't know.
called.
Uh, Older Deadheads would probably murder me for mispronouncing that. But
Nah, let's.
it is what it is, man.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right.
yeah,
My
I'd
five,
say
I
that'll
had
do it.
The Devil Went Down to Georgia, Charlie Daniels Band.
Nice. Yep,
Shady
classic.
Grove, Jerry Garcia.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever listened to the Pizza Tapes?
I don't know if I have actually.
Dude, it's a
Pizza tapes.
bluegrass album that Jerry Garcia
Okay.
did.
Oh, is he on banjo in that album?
Yes.
Okay, I feel like maybe you've heard some songs. It's like real mandolin and banjo heavy, right?
Yes. In
Okay.
like Constant Sorrow was on that one. He did a
Yeah.
cover of that.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, that album's sick.
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, sweet. Oh yeah, Man of Constant Sorrow. That would be yeah,
Dude,
that's
yeah,
cool. I'm
he's
gonna have
got
to give that a look.
three versions of it. And then
Awesome.
Alcohol of Fame, Riley Green. I listen to a
Okay.
lot of country music too.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Bad Day to Be a Cold Beer, Chase Rice.
Hmm.
And then Have You Ever Seen the Rain, Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Oh yeah, that's dude, CCR.
I love
That's awesome,
CCR.
man. I love CCR.
That's
Yeah.
where
I
like
had
that's where my like transition into jam band started because it's like they're
nice.
originally from California,
Yeah.
and it's like started listening to them, and then it's like you get like those Spotify like things that get recommended to you, and like remember Pandora Radio?
Oh
I'd
yeah,
start
dude. Yeah.
listening to like Pandora and a Grateful
Oh,
Dead song would be slipped into like a CCR one, and I was like,
yep.
damn, I kind of like this movie. And then Grateful Dead transitioned into like Fish. Dave, I
Yeah.
always like Dave Matthews Band, and then
Yeah.
Fish and Humphreys McGee, that newer like jammy stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I
I
love
love it.
Humphreys McGee,
Yeah,
and
they're good, man. They get nice and heavy. I
oh
like
yeah,
Umphreys a lot.
dude.
Yeah.
The Can't Rock My Dream Face album, absolutely badass.
Hmm.
And then like
Haven't listened to them in a
widespread,
while.
widespread
Yeah.
panic. I love widespread panic.
Yeah, Widespread's good, man. I've had some good times at Widespread shows
Oh, I bet.
for sure. Gets a little out of hand. But that's where the fun's at, man, you
Oh
know?
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all I've got for you today, man. You got any
Sweet.
last thanks and plugs you want to give, my man?
No, just I mean, thanks for having me, man. It's been great, you know, getting to know you and chatting with you today. So yeah, I really appreciate you having me on. And to everybody, I don't know if anyone who ordered some stuff for me is watching this or listening to this, thank you guys. Appreciate all the love and support everyone's been showing. It's been awesome. So
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
thanks again, man.
What's up, guys? That was Dylan Creech with Shakedown Stream. That was a really cool episode. There was a lot talked about in that. Really cool dude. He actually gave me some really good insight on some stuff that I might start looking at. So thank you, Dylan, for coming on, sharing some of your stuff, and just all around, just cool dude, man. Living in an RV, traveling around fly fishing. How sick is that, dude? Like, how sick is that? I would kill to be traveling around in an RV fly fishing with my dog and my girlfriend and all that good jazz, man. That's pretty sweet. That is super cool. So shout out to him for coming on, making some time to come on out and or come on and talk. But you know what we do before we end the podcast on Fridays? We got the college football picks and predictions presented by Fueta Coffee. Um, got some big games this weekend. Biggest being Oklahoma against Michigan. We got Virginia, NC State. You know, it's still week 2. There's still some like cupcake games going on. Georgia plays Austin P. Um, but yeah, I think that that Oklahoma Michigan game is going to be the biggest one. Not sure how much college football I'll be able to watch tomorrow because I am going dove hunting in the morning. Um, that'll be fun, but you know the call. I do love watching college football on Saturdays. Do love it. So you know I'm gonna do my 4 games at I'm gonna do Oklahoma, Michigan. I'm gonna do NC State, Virginia, Baylor, SMU, and then let's get an off the wall game on here. Oklahoma State, Oregon. My first one. I had Virginia, NC State. Um, is an East Carolina alumni. I cannot stand NC State, but dude, Virginia is one of those ACC schools that is like they're either going to be good or they're either going to be really good or really bad. Virginia, like, it's weird. It's weird. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes they're really good, really bad. Um, let me look at the um let me look at the let me look at the lines on this game. Where's college football? There it is. Dude, like this game could really go either way. I haven't seen much of Virginia this year. Um but dude, that just seems like a game that NC State could go into and be a little bit too cocky on and get punched in the mouth, you know? Um, that just feels like it could be one of those games, for sure. But, you got the spread at +3. That's actually a really good spread. Plus 3 is minus 108. The over is at 54.5. Dude, I bet all overs last week and none of them hit. I should have known better than to bet all week 1 overs. No, I'm an idiot. But it's, one of those things. Tail at your own risk. Tail at your own risk. So Virginia plus 3 at minus 108. Shoot, I'd take it. What were the other ones? Baylor SMU was one of mine. Oklahoma State Oregon. Dude, Oklahoma State plus 27.5. Oregon is nasty. I do love Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning's a man. I don't know if anyone listens to Bussin' with the Boys, but dude, fucking Dan Lanning is the guy. My buddy sending me some Grateful Dead t-shirts that he just bought. Damn, that's a sick shirt. Dead 60. Damn, it's a Dead 60 shirt. Damn, those are badass. That is badass as fuck. What's the back look like? Shout out my buddy Evan. Ooh, Dead Billy Sturgill and oh my god, that's sick. That shirt on the right is badass. What's the one on the left? I like that one on the left, the tan one. Bob Weir, Phil Lesh, Jerry Garcia, Mickey Hart. Oh, that's sick. Damn, that's a badass shirt. I need to ask him where he bought those after I get off here. All right, yep, I was talking Dan Lanning. Sorry, ADD moment. Dan Lanning is just the dude. Dan Lanning is just the man. Love watching him on like Bussin' with the Boys. Like watching him like talk shit and hang out with those guys. Dude, like Oklahoma State plus 27.5. The over at 55.5. And Oklahoma State being plus 1,800. I mean, dude, like maybe hit the over. I don't know. I like Oklahoma State plus 27.5. Very much. Just take Oklahoma State plus 27.5. That's what I'd do. Like I said, tail at your own risk. What was the other one? Oh, dude, we got UNC, UNCC too. Dude, given the way that UNC played the other night, given I know they were playing TCU, that's a good football team. Fuck, man, it's almost like it's almost nice. It's almost good just to go and take UNC Charlotte at plus 400 money line, or take the spread at plus 13.5, dude. But after watching that game Monday night, UNCC plus 400 money line is looking quite nice, and it's looking nicer and nicer by the minute, in my opinion. I think somebody could make some big money on that one this weekend. That could definitely be one where somebody slips up and makes a little money. Sam Houston at Hawaii, you know what I'm doing. Taking Hawaii on the Big Island always. Even that is a cupcake game. Hawaii's going to kick the piss out of them. Dude, and then you got Georgia Tech Clemson. I mean, Georgia Tech has been a sneaky team for the last 2 years. Very sneaky team, in my opinion. Clemson did look very, very good last week. But, dude, I would not sleep on Georgia Tech in this game at all. Georgia Tech plus 7.5 feels like a really, really good play for this game. So that's what I would do. I'd definitely do that. That's actually September 13th. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. you can still take that advice if you would like a week early. Georgia Tech plus 7.5 is looking mighty fine for next week. Very, very good. But those are my picks this week. I don't think I hit one pick that I made last week. So if you tailed me last week, I sincerely apologize. I'll be better. I promise. Got to get that week 0 mojo back. But that's about all we got for this episode. Before I go, use code Wrangler10 at checkout to save 10% on your Riversmith orders. We also have a giveaway coming up, the 1,000 followers Instagram giveaway. So peep the Instagram for that. Check out the YouTube channel. Leave a nice little review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, whatever you want to leave a review on. Leave it. That would help me out tremendously. But thank you guys for listening today. This should be up by 7:30. And once again, thank you for all the support. Like, subscribe, leave reviews on Apple, Spotify, whatever. Until Tuesday. Bye-bye. Boofer.